Hi, I'm Jax.
And I'm Sassy Jax.
And today we're making Easter greeting cards. Hello everybody. I think I showed you this new die that I purchased. It's the Outline Floral Cross by Simon Says Stamp SSSD 111962. It's a beautiful cross. I love it, and I really wanted to create an Easter card with this piece. This is a precision base plate, and it allows you to cut your more intricate dies a little bit easier. You've been following along in my videos. I've been having trouble die cutting really intricate pieces, and I thought it was my sandwich plates, but that is not the issue. I've tried shims, still not the issue, so I thought this has got to be the best way to go. It's a metal cutting surface that you place underneath the paper and the die so that the metal die is against metal. I'm not exactly sure how it sandwiches, but we're gonna find out. So I've got fossilized amber, wilted violet, and picked raspberry. I've got a pre-cut sheet here. I'm just going to then I take some spritzes of water. Then I'm just gonna wet down the ink and come over and take the card, smush it everywhere. Oh, isn't that pretty? And smush it again to get really concentrate on more of a purple on top of that. Just these two and do the next one. I'm not sure what's going to come of this, but we're going to find out. 3 colorful, beautiful cards here, and I have one die that looks like it's going to make some lovely pieces. I have 6 card bases. These were cut down from 8.5 by 11 sheets, and I score them on the 5.5, and they make 4.25 by 5.5 card bases. Looks like I should be able to get some really pretty things from here. This metal plate right here is the bottom plate. Then we take our paper and our die. Be sure to tape that down. Place your sandwich plate on top of that. And hopefully we're gonna get a better impression this time because we've got that metal plate on the bottom. Now I always go backwards only because it's easier to pull the piece out this way. Oh my, it made a mark! Shoot. This is not the cutting surface, use reverse side. I didn't read the directions. Now I got a cross on there.
Now you have a holy cross. It's been blessed.
I guess so. You're supposed to turn this over and use the back side. It's almost like a graphite metal surface or whatever. The other side did work. It's just, let me pull this off. It's ripping the paper. Dang it. And this tape is just too sticky. It ripped my paper. I'm taking this tape off. I'm not using it anymore. I need to find an alternative to using this tape. And I need to save every piece from this die because if I want to use the negative paper, then these are the pieces that go with it. Is there anything over here? Looks like yes. Dang it, I dropped a piece. Where is it?
This is intense.
I mean, it's a very pretty cross, but man, that has a lot of pieces in it. Now I'm not sure what to use for tape. I guess I'm gonna just take my chance and hope it doesn't move. Oh my, that's different. It definitely cut all the pieces out. I don't want to take this out right now. Move that all together. Oh, that's so pretty. Look what it did to my plate. It'll never look like that again.
I guess if you're gonna use something for the first time, it's nice to have something holy.
I'm literally keeping the pieces together. I want to use the negative and positive spaces on the cards, so that's why I'm not detailing them out at this point. I'm gonna trim these down to...
How come you're not making Easter bunny cards?
You don't always have to do what everybody else does.
Isn't Easter about bunnies?
Not quite. think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna use some Tombow liquid glue. I haven't really used much of this, so I guess now is the best time to start. Looks like this goes on clear and it dries clear, so perfect. That's what I need. Oh, and there's a needle tip and a larger tip. Okay, I did not realize this, and I've had this forever. I bought it so long ago on one of my trips down to the city. Look at this great applicator. Oh, I'm digging this. Got some texture on there. It evenly distributes the glue. I'm cool with that. But being it's liquid, it should give me a little bit more time to play with it before it sticks for good. Doesn't look too bad. Does not look like it wants to come out. But never fear, there's always a pin near. We can just poke a hole in there and get that air flowing in there again. And presto, definitely have flowing glue. Oh, now too much glue. See how long, oh, it sets pretty quickly. I'm liking it though. So now that I have these here, I really want to put these things in there as well. I don't know how to describe it. The die cut parts, I'm gonna put those in there, and then these will be on their own card. And because I'm gonna do yellow here, I think I should do the yellow here as well. I think that'll be pretty. See how the pieces are still stuck in there? I'm gonna put glue on all those pieces. So when I push it back down on the card and push those pieces out, those pieces are gonna stick. I mean, I'm probably still gonna have some issue with the main pieces sticking as well, but I'm hoping that my thought process is correct and I won't have as much issue as if I had to piece in each piece separately like I'm gonna have to do with this. Okay, I think I have glue on every detailed piece left in there, and now I'm gonna push it into the opening like this. I want to use just any kind of pick type of item to poke them out.
Like Pokemon.
Not quite like Pokemon, but just get the pieces to come out of their space and to stay in the relative area where I'm put it, knowing that I have to use the main piece on another card, so I got to be really careful not to wreck anything. Oh, halfway there. We'll come back and adjust what we need to, but I really don't want this to sit on here too long. This is a fast drying glue, it seems, and I would hate for this to be stuck on there. There we go.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Now I've got a few pieces over here that didn't make it, so I'm gonna pull those over, put a dab of glue, see that goes there. I'm pretty sure this goes here, and I think this is the last piece. I can either put this back in here like this, or I can put it inside one of these, you know, like that. For now, we're gonna leave as is. Got our pieces in here. I know this big piece goes in there, and the tool that I'm using right now is called a silhouette pick-me-up, and I highly recommend that everybody get one that works with small, tiny, itsy-bitsy pieces.
Because it's a lifesaver.
This one right here is starting to stick, so we gotta rip this off. That's the guide I'm gonna use right now. I'm gonna get this on there, so I kind of have a guide on that end. Leave that sitting there so I kind of know what goes where. I can tell that I'm missing quite a few of the dots. I'll work through it.
Nobody's gonna know except you guys, the whole wide world.
I'm gonna let that dry using the thicker side of this glue bottle, which I'm totally digging. And to place it on here before it dries. It's a little crooked, that's okay. That means it's handmade. That's my new rule anyway. We're just gonna put some strategic dots along the piece. I wonder if I have a less tacky glue that might work. Give me a little bit more lead time with these pieces. Almost there. Right, some of the pieces are already coming out. And I think for these, I really want to keep a strong adhesive. I'm just putting my hand over the whole thing just to hold it down. right now I have 2 crosses left, and I could add them to these cards, or I could add them to a bear card, like just a regular card, and have it be like this. I think that the lone cross speaks volumes, and it can be used for so many different things that way. Confirmations, baptism, first communion, Easter, there's just so many different ways. Even like a sympathy card, you could send just a plain cross without a sentiment. It has such a versatile meaning for so many different occasions. You could even do it for a wedding. So for that reason, I don't think I'm going to add a sentiment to everything. If an occasion arises that I want to add a sentiment to these pieces, you put something on the inside of the card. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing that I can hear the birds singing as I'm working on this. Birds are singing the praises of spring. And I think I want to add some Wink of Stella. I'm going to use the clear. I'm going to go over some of these cards to add a hint of glitter. Pulled out some sequins to see if I can add a few sparklies. I think I'm going to use some liquid pearls in the mermaid. I have 6 beautiful, lovely cards created for Easter or another religious occasion. This was really labor intensive, but it was worth every single minute of it. I absolutely adore these cards. I think they're beautiful, and I hope you think so too. I hope you find some sort of inspiration by the cards I've created today, and thanks for tagging along.
Thanks for joining me today. If you want to see what else I create on this channel,
Like acrylic paintings, greeting cards, stamping, die cutting, and recycled art, furniture, all kinds of things.
consider subscribing because I'd love to have you as a viewer. Until next time, love your guts. Bye!